Today
wish I could see
on
that.
Iron Kingdom.
Don't do it till like my eyes come back.
What's the name of that spell, Wexel?
It might be like floating eye. I don't know. I don't think about the names. I just know how to cast them.
Okay. How about Fly's eyes? Let's call it Fly's eyes.
Flies.
Nah,
Eye flies.
no.
How about my flying eyes?
No, I don't like it. I don't want to name it anything. I just like the way it is.
Will you stop distracting the man?
All right.
Flies have different eyes, Hogar. They're so different than us. It doesn't even make any sense.
Wait, what?
Flies. Their eyes are so different.
Well, your eyes,
Right.
flies. They fly.
But flies' eyes are so different.
No, I mean your eyes are flying.
Right.
Flying eye.
Are we still doing this?
In the world of Daria, heroes are born and will come together to save everything.
Good evening and welcome to Iron Kingdom. This is Audio Dungeon. I'm Tony Hansen, joined by the rest of the Audio Dungeon crew. And today's episode is Iron Kingdom Season 2, Episode 4, The Fortress. Last time we saw the death of the Raven. If you know the story going on, you'll know that the Raven is the Joker to their Batman. This was a guy that was not going to go down very easily, and he finally did. And it was an exciting episode. Definitely go back and watch it if you haven't seen it. So you guys are in the city called Fearguard, and you guys are in not the physical world. You guys are, for those who are forgetting, you guys are in the ego realm, but you're able to bring your physical body into that realm, which makes you very powerful. So it's like walking into a dream in a sense of somebody else, of their imagination, but you're able to keep your physical body in that form. And that ego is of an immortal known as Dragano. Dragano has his crystal in the middle of the entire planet, and you guys are in that ego trying to get to the center and destroy him, so that if you do this, the only thing hopefully would be left would be maybe his physical body. But no matter what is left after this, it's obviously you need to take this out, because this is really ties him into being an immortal and a tremendous amount of power. You know, this was his real form as he was a celestial being. So right now, Evan, welcome. Guys, welcome.
Evan!
Evan, thank you.
Evan.
Okay, so we're going to take it back to the moment when Raven was just killed. Raven drops to the ground. Bludgy's there. Takes the sword, puts the sword in, and then takes it back out, and it just turns around and just starts walking away. Outside, you guys are fighting this huge demon, and you see all of a sudden the demon starts to disappear, and all of the people in the area, the citizens, you remember that the citizens were going away one by one, and as enough of them left, the demon is basically powerless and is no longer manifested, and he disappears. You guys are in this city, and there's guards who are just walking around and talking, and everything just goes from very chaotic and crazy to quiet. And for those that can see the main building, you see Bludgy just walking out with blood all over his sword. Let's go on over to everyone who's outside. Obviously, Brooke is not here right now. Brooke was left back in a shield, protected but still paralyzed. And we're now in the city with Findalar, Botorius, and Hogar, and I
Alec?
believe that is just you guys outside, and our and obviously, of course, Wexel. You guys can role play. Go ahead.
All right. I didn't expect it to just disappear. Is it over? Did
worked.
we? I look back at the city. Do I see, other than guards, do I see any other citizens still in the city? Like any, non-military folk?
There are some, but not many, and they seem to be just kind of leaving the area. Like they're going to go somewhere else in the city, or maybe you don't know. Maybe they're going to leave altogether. Only about 3% of the population is left, and that was thanks, obviously, what you guys did.
All right. So I just want to make sure we know that that Dan killed Hadhild, right? Like that was like within our eyesight.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Let's go. I guess let's go see if the Raven is still here. And deal with him. What do you think, guys?
Yeah.
We should see if we could find Relic.
Yeah, I think he went after him, right?
Yeah.
You guys make your way to the building, and you see Bludgy sitting there, and Bludgy just has his sword out, and he's just kind of sitting with his elbows on his knees on the steps going up. The guards are basically just mulling around. They've kind of given up, and some have even left, forming into light, and some just kind of leave, following the other people. So you guys walk up, and you see Bludgy there. You can role play or pass him.
Bludgy, are you all right? What happened in there?
Something that should have happened a long time ago.
What's that?
It kind of just gets up and like just walks up and down one of the streets a little bit.
Bludgy,
Anything?
Bludgy, are you okay?
He just walks off. He doesn't really answer.
Does he have any wounds?
No.
Okay.
All right. Let's go.
Yeah. Take a walk forward and see like from where he came from, and like up
Okay.
the
So you guys
steps.
walk up the governmental building and start walking inside, and you see Relic walking out.
Relic,
Relic?
where's the Raven?
You now see, as you say that, on the floor, right near Relic, is Raven, who's clearly been stabbed and is clearly dead.
Bludgy finished him.
Oh. It didn't. Bludgy's his, right? Or Bludgy was his son, right?
Yeah.
Ooh,
I
okay.
think that's
Well,
why Bludgy was in a bit of a mood when we just saw him.
Right. Okay. All right. I look over at Wexel. I think we're done here, right? I mean, there's a few people that are left over, but I think we're done here.
I think, I can't tell. I know what you guys are doing in your quest. I can't tell who's left, but yeah, it looks like that Fear Guard. I mean, everyone went back through the portal, and hopefully they're with the Collector's Crystal now.
Yeah.
But so that means that we have to go to the next step, and unfortunately, things just kind of get harder from here.
All right. But in order to get to the next step, we should have the rod, and we're really hoping that Bludgy has the rod, right? That's what our fingers are crossed on.
Yeah, we need it. So hopefully he does have it.
All right. Did anybody see which way he went?
He went down that street over there, didn't he?
You guys look down the street. You see he's not trying to go too far. He's walking slow, and he's also just kind of looking around and things like that. We have Patreon reroll coming in from Evan, and it's for Brooke. And Evan says he missed you, Brooke.
Thank you so much, Evan. Thank you, man. I miss
Evan,
you
also
too.
your collector's luck is still active, so that is still active for this episode.
All right.
I'm gonna go.
All right.
Why don't you guys talk to Bludgy, and I'll go get Abyssia.
Good idea.
Disappears.
Tony, there's two things I want to do before I leave here. So I'll let them go talk to Bludgy, and then I'll go.
Okay. So everyone's going. Anyone not going to talk to Bludgy?
I want to check the Raven. See
Me.
if he has anything on him.
All right. So I guess I'm going to talk to Bludgy by myself then.
Vin's going too, I think.
Well, no,
No,
I was actually gonna. One of the things I was gonna do was check the Raven, and then the other thing I was gonna do was back downstairs where me and Dan initially fought him.
Okay. Who just said they checked the Raven first? That was Dan?
Uh,
Okay. So Dan walks over to check the Raven. Relic, you walk back over behind him. You see he has that like Morning Star on him.
Yep,
And he
well, that was
also
destroyed, wasn't it?
Oh, yes, it is destroyed. Correct. And he also has vials of poison at his side. He has about 7 of them.
Poison.
Yes.
Okay. Do I know exactly what they do? What they are?
You could, being a ranger, you could tell instantly, and you're pretty sure that it's lethal. Not even damage, just like a lethal save versus death poison.
Wow. Okay. I'll take them.
Yeah.
The other thing I want to do was just gather up the parts of the mace, or his Morning Star, rather.
Okay. You
And-
do so.
Yeah, and bring them with me.
Okay. So you have the remains of the mace.
Mhm.
Okay, that's what you guys do. Damien, Botorius, what are you doing?
I'm gonna wait there. I'm gonna hold because I don't think I'm the right person to talk to Budgie right now. And I don't necessarily think he might want to see me either at the moment. So
Gotcha.
I kind of give him his space at the moment for sure.
Okay. We have a Patreon reroll coming in from Derek for whoever gets the movie of the quote first. We're men, manly men, we're men, and men in tights.
Men in
Robin Hood.
Yeah, the
I
answer
gotta-
is in the question.
Robin Hood, men in tights. I had it at manly men, by the way.
Yes.
I like the idea of throwing trivia questions out there.
Yeah.
For rerolls. That's cool.
True.
That is awesome.
That's fun. Okay, let's go over to Brooke. Brooke, you've been paralyzed for a long time, and we're gonna say, because it just makes more sense, that last time Wexel was trying to bring you out of the spell a little bit, but they couldn't get it going.
Okay.
And Tom started to do it, but they were in a rush. They were trying to break the spell, and then obviously Tom was worried about how much magic he was going to need for the coming battle. So they left you there, and you see Wexel show up. Wexel takes his time, drops the shield, and then breaks you out, and all of a sudden you can move again. Hey, how many fingers hold up?
2. What? 1, 2. What? 3. 1, 2.
2.
2.
You're not very good at this.
Wexel.
How you doing? How you been?
I've been better,
Oh,
but I'm okay. How are you? What's happening?
I'm good. We're like in the last part of all this stuff. You know, this is it. It's been a long time for both of us, and but like, you know, finally we get to work together and maybe end this thing. You know. Okay.
Together. Yeah.
Are we whispering?
Wait, hold on one second. Sorry. Excuse me, Tony. I haven't seen Wexley yet, right?
In your paralyzed state, you've been able to see things, but you still haven't been able to talk or express it.
But I could have heard. I heard everything that was.
Yeah, you're
Okay.
aware.
Okay. All right. All right. This is. I don't believe what's happening, Wexel. I really
Okay.
don't. Let's do this. Let's do this.
Yeah. Exactly. Okay, come with me.
Where is everybody?
I'm gonna teleport you to them. You take the Consular takes your hand, and you teleport back to the city of Fearguard. And you're looking around, and it's pretty much empty. There are some people around in the distance. You see, there's a lot of destruction here. A lot of damage has been done. You definitely know your party has been here. And in the distance, you see Findalar walking up to Bludgy, who seems to be standing in the middle of like this square. You see Botorius is standing on the steps, and you see Hogar and Relic just walking inside of the big governmental building in the middle. What would you like to do, Brooke? Abyssia?
I'm closest to Tom and Scrow.
You're probably closer to Scrow and not Tom.
Okay. I just grab him and I say, "We did it, Bo. We did it. You guys did this. This is amazing. This is
I'm glad to
amazing."
see you. I'm glad you're unfrozen.
Yeah. Sometimes you can't get out of his spells. You know, I guess because he was killed. I guess I helped break the spell.
Hearing about what you guys were about to do, I was very hurt that I couldn't go with you and very unsure, but
I think everybody's just going to be glad you're okay. You know, we were kind of concerned.
Yeah, I'm okay. Thank you for protecting me.
Do you have the rod by any chance?
Uh-huh.
Do you have the rod, the crystal rod?
No, I don't.
Oh, okay. Just asking.
I
'Cause
heard
we
you
need it.
speaking about it. I know, and it's.
I think
Did
Finn was going to go
Hogar-
talk to Bludgy about it.
Right. Did Hogar say Bludgy had it?
We're not sure. So, yeah,
Trying
we'll
to
see.
track it down right now.
Okay.
Okay, we're gonna head over to Findalar. Findalar, you woke up to Bludgy. Bludgy just kind of looking out. He still got the sword in his hand.
All right. I kind of, stand next to him, like a few feet away, and look in the same direction. Hey, Bludgy.
I'll be Bludgy.
So, nice. No. Hey, I saw what happened in there. I can't imagine how you feel right now, but thank you.
It's whatever, you know. Sometimes you gotta. Sorry, wrong voice.
Oh, I was like, are you?
Oh my God!
You.
Relax.
I thought he had,
It
like,
wasn't
this
that
good-
bad of a slip. Relax.
I thought he had
Not
like
that
disguised
far
self
off.
or something like that.
You totally
Oh
had-
my God.
Wow.
That would have been a wild moment, right?
Yes!
I'm thinking of the fun story that would have been. Their accents, are, while different, are somehow very close. Sometimes it happens.
Thank you for what you did, Bludgy. It's no problem.
Hey, got it. Hey, no problem, guys. That would have been the real twist.
That would have been,
Holy shit! Imagine.
oh, it would have been the best.
That
Oh
was
my
the best.
gosh.
Yes. There would have been no story meaning of the heart, no arcs, no real anything else, but it would have been fantastic.
Just the sheer surprise. Well, you got it
Yes.
anyway.
Yes.
I feel like my eyes got like 3 times as big.
Yeah.
Sorry. All right.
Okay. Everyone's just laughing. Okay. Well, it's good old Bludgy. I gotta do what you have to do sometimes, eh? Sometimes I gotta kill friends. Looks like today I had to kill some family. Had a long time coming to you, I'll tell you. He always pushed me harder and harder to do what he wanted for his gain.
Yeah.
Whatever.
He was a right bastard to us too, Bludgy. So there's no. Again, all I can say is thank you. I think we did it. We're done here. we're ready to move on. Are you?
Yeah. Whatever's next.
I gotta ask you a question. I hope you answer. Did you see the rod when you came through? Crystal
Yeah. I saw
rod.
it. He pulls out a wand and he goes, see a portal opens up. He reaches into it and pulls out the crystal rod, which is this huge, it's pretty much a staff now. We're still calling it crystal rod. It's pretty much a staff now, probably about 6 feet tall, and it has like the illustrious, like, pieces on the top of it, everything else in the glowing crystal. And he hands it to you.
Thank you.
I want to put it in the hands of that of the giant, because who knows what he'll do with it.
All right. Well, hopefully I'll use it well. But I have to say, Bludgy, you impressed me more and more. I didn't even know you had.
A
didn't know you knew- I was going to say that you knew how to use a magic wand, but yeah, I didn't know you had. I didn't know your father was around either. That was also true.
Yeah, I found the wands back in Sunken City after the Rhaegar invasion or whatever it was.
Oh, all right. I think it might have been the gun wizard's wand, maybe. Right? It looks
Maybe.
familiar.
But mine now, though, it don't matter.
That's it. He has no need for it anymore, and you clearly do. So,
And I'm pretty good with it too. So
I will be frank with you, and I don't know how the rest of the party feels, but I'll let you know something. I
feels
would
about
be
what?
about what I'm about to say to you. What you call it? I never, even all the times we fought with each other, and I am sorry the way that it ended the first time, but I never disliked you, and I'm very glad that we're on the same side now. That's all.
Right back at you.
All right. Well, let's find out what new horrors await us the next place we go to.
But he sees the sword and he walks back with you.
All right. Let's try and find. We go back to everybody else.
Okay.
The rod.
Yeah,
You have
it's
it.
quite large. We have it.
Excellent. All right.
Bludgy, what do you do? What do you do?
Relic and they went inside, and Hogar, they went inside.
Stink bugs. Get in my Logitech camera. That's what I call my eyes.
Sorry.
They stink.
That's
I
tell
call
you.
this a stink eye.
This place is worse and worse every
I
moment
just-
that we.
I just killed me dad.
It's getting worse.
I just killed me dad. Give me a minute or two.
Yeah. Abyssia. Desperately trying to. Abyssia. You're okay.
I am. Thank you.
I'm sorry we couldn't get you out earlier, but I'm glad that you're here now.
No,
Russell
don't
looks over. Well, we
apologize.
could have, but like it just wasn't working out right,
Yeah, we just
Okay.
let's not quibble.
So, can I borrow the staff rod crystal thing?
Yes.
Yes. Wow, looks so different.
I know.
Okay, so here's what we got to do. We have to bring this to near the portal. We're not going to go through because we're going to go the opposite way. So we have to set up the staff. I'm gonna put the staff into like a not stasis, but like a kind of thing like that. And the staff is going to open our way all the way, every single inner plane of existence inside Dragado's crystal, all the way into the center. So we'll have to leave it here, but it's going to be the only thing that's going to let us go through.
Okay. All right.
Mm,
Okay.
Any
Does
questions?
it help us to get back to, or
Yeah, it's what's opening a door like a tunnel from here all the way inside because Dragano, his will doesn't want us to come in. So this is the way we're going to push through.
All right.
Is there any way you can protect the staff from being taken or disturbed?
Either one of us stays behind or we trust the field I'm going to put around it. That's pretty much all we could do.
I say trust the field. I feel like everything that we know, what we just did was the easy part, and what comes next is much harder. I feel like we need everybody to succeed.
stay together?
Okay. So he goes, okay, follow me. So he takes you guys over towards where the vortex is. And the vortex is very high in the sky. He walks over, and as you're walking over there, the vortex actually just moves to where you guys are. Almost like he was moving there by thought, or he brought it over in a sense. When he's there, he puts his hand up and very, very quickly reaches out and grabs like a invisible shade to a window, and then just pulls it down. You see the vortex comes down, Bugs Bunny style, and it's kind of pretty much right there in front of you. Like you can walk into it, maybe about 50 feet away if you wanted to. He then takes the rod, he turns the rod sideways, casts a spell, and you see the rod shoots a light into the vortex, and then shoots a light into the other way. And you see as it's hitting through like just basically like air and nothing, it starts to ripple like reality a bit. And you see the remnants of some sort of portal that you can walk through. He does some other things, a couple of the spells, and he puts all these spells around the rod, and then turns to you guys. Okay, that's it. Now we walk through.
Oh boy.
Right.
All right.
Are Vin and I there, Tony?
Yeah, sorry, I was speeding ahead.
Okay.
So we'll say you guys walked back up and you walked there. Anything you wanted to do in the meantime?
No, I just wanted to make sure we're not being left behind.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, everyone's together. You guys catch back up together, and the portal opens up. He walks through, and you see him walk into an invisible portal, and he goes, woof, his body ripples, and you see continuously that rod is just floating there in the middle, and light is coming from either side.
All right. I'll follow him.
Is Lucky with us? Because Lucky was with me, right? Did he come?
Yes, Lucky is with you. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Follow
All
him behind,
right.
Scroll.
Yeah, I go through.
Okay, it may not go through. Anybody want to stay behind and protect the crystal staff?
Nope.
Why would we want to do that? I too like to live dangerously.
Okay. So I take
Oh man,
nobody protects it. So
Brooke, you just
You're
came back.
I know. I'm going.
you guys
I'm
walk
up.
through.
I'm up.
You feel some sort of change when you walk through. You feel like reality has shifted, and you definitely feel like a different, I'll say, vibe when you walk through. When you walk through, you're once again in the same kind of world that looks like this endless, rocky, barren terrain, purple sky, but there's something gigantic in front of you, and seemingly in the center of the relevant world in front of you, because the horizons go on for every direction. But in front of you, you see what appears to be this giant fortress. And this fortress seems to be probably about 100 feet high and spans around in a circle around something, which you obviously cannot see. There's huge doors in this fortress. The doors are probably about 40 feet high, and you can see them from here. And the doors are lit. Think of Tron. The doors are actually just like lit like this orange light. And the fortress is like I don't want to say, it's not bluish like Tron, but it's kind of like a purplish Tron.
Ooh. Are we, just to be clear, are we inside the circle fortress or outside?
You're outside.
Okay. How many doors do we see?
Just one giant door.
Okay. Are there any guards?
From here, you can't see as if miles away.
Okay.
Is there a moat?
You do not see a moat from here. You just see barren land. or just rocky terrain.
There's no cover or anything, right? Like, I mean, there's rocks, but like it's pretty wide open.
You could see every direction. There's nothing blocking your sight.
Which means that if anybody's in there, they could see us too. I would surmise.
Have we had any type of rest in between when we last fought and now, or has it just been straight through? Okay.
Correct. And you definitely are feeling tired.
We're going to need a rest.
Try and rest here, and hopefully no one comes out to attack us.
So what do you guys want to do? You want to rest?
I think it's probably, if we have the opportunity, let's do it now.
I could definitely use a sit down for a while.
I can use a rest.
I'm ready to go, but I'll chill out with all you guys.
I'm
Abyssia,
ready to go.
Abyssia, you have the con.
I just run around.
Yeah,
I run around
exactly.
everybody.
I have extra energy. Hey, you sleeping? Hi, I'm still up.
Does it sound like water?
I think it does. Okay, so you guys sit down in a corner. Wexel makes like a fire out of magic, and you guys are all sitting around the fire. And this is a rare moment for you guys who have just kind of gotten back together, and probably one of the first real downtimes of that. You've had a few rest actually situations, but not with all of you. So you guys can role play. Go ahead.
I'll go sit next to Bludgy for a minute.
Okay.
Hey,
Bludgy's
Bludgy.
got a dagger out, and he's picking the dirt out of his nails.
Okay. Hey, Bludgy.
Hey.
Listen, I just wanted to say thanks.
For what?
I know you had your reasons for doing what you did back there, but you helped us. Thank
I
you.
didn't do it for any of you. I did it because he deserved it.
I know. Regardless, it still helped us. So thanks.
Sure. Good old Bludgy does what he's told.
And thanks for handing over the rock, too.
Yep.
All right. Need anything?
Maybe a little quiet.
All right. I'll leave you to it then. See you later. And I'll walk over to Abyssia.
Okay.
Abyssia
is standing up and looking around, probably at their
God.
fortress.
Oh, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling great. Thank you so much.
It's good to have you back.
It's good
Did
to
you
be back.
Did you think we'd ever be back together like this?
Gotta say, no. Not like this. In my dreams, we were, but not like this. No.
Yeah. It's good to be back with everyone, but at the same time, it feels like, I don't know, we're doing something that we already did.
Feels like a nightmare.
A nightmare. Why do you say that?
What I experienced earlier with Hensho and it messed with my mind so badly, Hogar. It's been like a nightmare.
How long were you in there for? Like, from your
don't-
perspective?
It felt like a very long time.
Yeah.
Ages.
Wow.
Ages. I watched Thistle get torn apart, Holgar.
Thistle.
Yeah. I left him. I left him. It's been a nightmare.
Well, you know that wasn't you, Abyssia. It was Drogano. He was just trying to get the best of you. Now, you know he can't touch the best of you, though.
That's right. The best of me is right here.
Yeah.
Right in front of me.
Listen,
Let's
if it
get it.
helps, I kind of saw all this from a different perspective not too long ago. I was kind of, a little disturbed at the fact that we had to go through this whole thing all over again. But then when you think about what Super Farmer has been through and some of the ancients that helped us have been through,
Yes.
they've seen quest after quest after quest. And they've saved their people. They saved Andaria time and time again.
That
So
is
we're
the
just-
truth.
We're just doing what we need to do one more time. And as many times as Andaria needs us, we'll be there.
That's right.
So we'll do it again.
Yes, we will.
Yeah.
Thank you, Holgar.
All right, I'm going to get some rest.
You go ahead. I'm just gonna whittle a boat out of some wood.
Cool. I lay down.
Anybody else want to role play? Finn?
I just want to kind of like study the pieces of the Morning Star. Not the Morning Star. What's it called?
Yeah.
Yeah. Was it Morning Star? Yeah, it was a Morning Star. Sorry.
Yeah.
I just want to see if it has any like magical energy left in it or anything like that. Or
You believe it does have magical energy left into it.
okay.
Relic also told Hogar earlier that he had a really funny joke he wanted to share.
I can't remember.
rest-
Man.
Oh, yeah.
I would honestly share it if I could remember it. It's driving me insane. I actually was looking for it before to see if I could find it.
Wow.
There's no
Tony,
time for jokes, man.
I swear to you, if I find it before the episode, I will tell it to you.
Okay, so you guys finally get to sleep. You rest. Brooke, you rest a little bit. Lots of time goes by. I think you guys are actually doing a full long rest. You guys are resting for like,
I need to.
8 hours. So you guys are sleeping and chilling out. Wexel is like playing with like little lights between his hands to kind of keep himself busy. And Bludgy is basically just in and out of sleep, walking around a bit, things like that. After about 8-9 hours, you guys start getting up, and you can tell everyone's pretty much ready to go. Okay, listen. So I know a little bit of this. Basically, from this point, as I'm told, it's going to be. We're actually going to see a representation. Everything, right? As you know, like in this place, is all about the mind, right? So we're going to see a representation of like a purple, like an amethyst, like a purple crystal, and touching that crystal will allow us to get into the next part of the realm. Okay.
Okay.
I don't know how many are left. It could just be this one and one more, or no more. I don't know. But every time we do, if we reach there, if all of us go through, or really all of you guys go through, because you have the light on you, it'll connect the rod from the last plane to this plane. And that's it. It's just light passing through from there to here. So we got to keep going. The tunnel will keep making the way for us. We keep pushing the light further and further until we get to the center. And then I'll have more news for you at that point, which isn't going to be very exciting.
Oh, good. Oh, good. So we
Well,
just have to.
That's very optimistic.
I can tell you now if you wanted to know, but I figured you kind of want the bad news in pieces.
Yeah, let's take it step by step. So somewhere inside that fortress, we think is a amethyst crystal. We all have to touch it, and that'll lead us to the next level. We don't know how many levels there are until we get to the Tootsie Roll center of this Tootsie Pop.
And it's one big Tootsie Roll.
What's a Tootsie Roll?
It's a chronomancy thing, but it just means
it's a candy that they have in the Chronomancy Tower.
It's delicious.
I made a song about it. No, I'm not going to sing it.
All right. Does anyone, I don't know, have any ideas about how we're going to get in or through?
I have an idea. How about we start walking towards it? And he just gets up and starts walking towards it.
Fair enough.
As he's walking, you see him teleporting forward, just kind of walking by this. Not that he's using any magic. He's just kind of walking there, and his thought is propelling him forward fast.
I gotcha. All right. Well, let's try and catch up. I try and think myself to be abreast with him.
Okay, so you guys start walking forward, and within literally minutes, you guys you cross a vast difference, and you're standing a couple hundred feet in front of this giant fortress. On top of the fortress, you see the same kind of creatures that you fought in the collector's realm. They're like these grueling gray, just like half demonic, like seems like these soulless creatures, and they're just kind of like walking along the battlements on top. You also see humanoids up there, and these look like citizens that might be from Andaria, and they look like they're manning the wall also. Up there on total, there's got to be thousands of creatures that are all on top.
And can they not see us, or like, are we out of eye shot range?
You believe that if they can see you, they definitely do, because you're not behind any sort of cover.
Do we see them reacting to us in any way?
No reactions. Richard Wild, one of our Patreon members, wants me to remind you that you are able to travel out of the crystal at any time because of your ranger abilities, your guardian abilities.
Oh, right.
He's just reminding you.
Okay. Thank you, Richard.
Wexel seems to be studying the area. You see Bludgy kind of at this point is kind of just like looking at you guys and looking up and not really sure how to proceed. You guys can roleplay.
Do I see any I don't know, like archers or ballistas or anything that looks like it's going to come and shoot at us?
Yes, some people up there you could tell do have bows and arrows up there.
All right, and it's about 200 feet up, you said, right? No, we're 200 feet away.
Yeah, no, it's about 100 feet up.
They're 100 feet.
Okay.
Tony,
And then-
okay. Yeah.
Sorry. No.
Can I sense what the humanoids are feeling? Do they have anything that I can hone in on?
Roll. Give me a d20. Add your will.
Okay. That is a 40. 40.
40. What's your will? That's incredible.
21.
Nice. Okay, so you kind of feel out for 1 second. You're kind of up there with them. I'll let you ask me 3 different questions as you're kind of feeling all their thoughts. You're not really up there, but
Okay.
it's almost like
Trying to give the poor girl a heart attack
Just
because you almost succeeded.
yeah, you're up there in like a
do that in
ghostly.
shock.
You're up there in like a ghostly apparition for a second, feeling everybody's feelings. Okay, you can ask me 2 questions, yes or no.
Okay. Are they controlled by Dragano?
No, they're not controlled.
Are they souls that were from Andaria?
Yes.
Can
Okay, good. If you have a question, if you just make another D20 roll if you want to ask another question.
Didn't you say I had 3 questions, Ashley?
I was saying, I think I said 2. Did I say 3? I think I said 2.
Yeah, I thought you said 3.
I think you said 3, Tony.
Okay,
Yeah.
good.
I'm almost positive you said 3.
Okay, ask one more.
Do I know that if we break them from the fear, we can get through this?
Do I know if you break through the fear?
If we
Say it
break
again?
them from their fear.
No, you don't know. And they don't seem afraid.
Okay. Not controlled. Okay, so I go back and I relay that to everyone else.
Okay, everyone else knows.
Okay.
You can role play, guys.
So they're
They're not-
willingly working for Dragano then.
They're not afraid.
I mean, if they're up on the battlements with the creatures that we fought previously, and you're telling us they're not afraid and they're not being controlled, that leads me to believe that they're willingly working with Dragano.
We know from years ago, there were people who worshipped Dragano, cultists and such.
That is very true.
That's right. The cultists.
You know them fairly well. All right.
Haha.
Well, just saying.
No, I know Dragano's cultists. I wasn't friendly with Dragano's cultists. Let's very clear about that.
I may be the chronomancer, but I'm not above cheap shots. So, all right. Can anybody fly up there and get a look and see like what we're dealing with, or if there's any what's behind this door? If we get through it, I can make you invisible.
You can
I
make me
could
invisible,
fly
I'll
up.
fly. Yeah. Of
You think
course.
it's a good idea? I mean, I feel like we can get through this door, but I don't want to get through this door and then there's, hundreds of thousands of bad guys on the other side.
I don't feel it's wise that we full on assault this place either. I mean, there is what? 6 of us? 7? Right, 6? Wait, 2, 4, 6, 7. 7. And there's how many of them?
I mean, I could probably take. There's a lot of them. Our energies would be better spent not killing them.
That's my exact point. I know we could take a lot of them. That's not my worry. I think the smartest idea would to be get in quietly if we can.
You see Wexel. I'm sorry. Okay.
And advance as far as we can before we have to go
Right.
and assault.
You see Wexel turns around, and you haven't really paying attention to him for a while. And he turns around, and his eyes aren't in his sockets.
Oh, no.
What?
And he
Oh,
goes,
no.
"Oh, I think I found a way."
What? Wexel, are you okay? Run over to him.
Wexel?
What's the matter? I think I found a way. Are you looking at me?
Where are your eyes?
That's creepy.
I kind of turn to Hogar. Is that a thing you humans can do normally?
Hmm.
Ugh.
I'm not a human.
Well,
All of a sudden, you see 2 eyes from different directions come in. And they go,
Oh,
Whoa,
"Oh,
Wexel.
that's quite a trick.
stings." Yeah. So there's on both sides. It looks like it's symmetrical. Probably about a mile down. There's some sort of opening in the sides.
All right.
It's like halfway up though.
Okay.
Is it guarded?
No, the top is guarded, but not the opening. It seems like there's some sort of door there, but it looks like it's in like a tunnel or something.
the question
Okay.
is, will they see us entering if we fly up there?
We can cast invisibility.
Yeah, and I'll what I can do is I'll cast an illusion of us here, so that it looks like we're still here, so it'll just turn invisible.
Oh, I like that.
All right. All right. Let's do it. All right. Okay.
Okay,
Looks like
everyone.
you can turn
Okay.
people invisible, right?
Yeah, I can.
Okay.
I think I can too.
I
I
guess-
can as well.
All right. You guys do the invisibility. I'm going to do the illusion.
I'll take care of the visibility. Relic.
Sounds good.
Everyone turns invisible.
And yet you still see us just a little bit in front.
Wow. Why didn't anyone tell me my ass is so big?
So
What movie is that from?
Oh wow! I don't know. I don't know that one.
yeah, sure you don't.
Fan challenge. I know you know.
That was challenging.
That's a fan challenge. What movie? For 50 experience points if you have a character. What movie?
And if you don't know it, you lose 50 experience points.
Oh wow.
Come on.
Okay, so you guys, he shows you where it is, and you guys do the fast travel thing. Then you get there pretty quickly, and you see halfway up is this circle, and apparently you could see like drips because apparently water is actually coming out of the same area sometime. So there's some sort of like waste pipes or something, but it's like halfway up on the wall.
I don't care how bad it smells. I said, get in there.
All right. Let's reverse Shawshank it. Let's do it.
Reverse Shawshank.
Shangshaw.
Oh, what an interesting smell you've discovered.
It's we're just talking quotes the rest of the night.
Okay,
Okay.
so you guys are heading in.
Yep.
Okay, using fly.
Yeah, I'll cast it on everyone who can't fly by themselves. Right, which is
Do we need to, or can we just kind of like imagine
Trudge
ourselves up
through?
there and it happens?
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's a good point.
We might not need to. Is my point? Yeah.
Okay, who's imagining himself? Raise your hand.
I will try doing it first. Be
Okay.
nice and
We
just-
don't know what's inside of it to actually imagine it, or does that matter?
No, you don't know what's inside, but you could imagine yourself right outside
up
of it.
there. Yeah.
Okay, so Relic, roll d20, add your will.
Oh god.
The ones is 20 still, right?
Yes.
very nice.
Wow, save.
So 35.
For this coming in from Richard Wild, has Hogar actually tried to contact the ones outside the crystal? Wouldn't this be a great time to seek some advice on what is happening? So I'm gonna give it last idea. I'm not gonna accept any more comments about that because then it's turning into a metagame. He's basically trying to prod you into looking outside. But although I don't know if you'd be doing that right now in the middle of a possible dungeon entrance.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm sorry. So what was your reroll?
Well, no, the ones are 20s, right? Is that what? it
Oh,
was?
so it's an extra 20. Okay, so you're
35
right.
total.
You're right on the ledge of this circle. There is a door there. It's more of like a release hatch that like a gnome might build. So there's no handle on the door or anything else. It just opens and closes.
Okay, I will try to open it then.
Okay, because you're a suit of armor. You have the strength to do this. You pry your hands in and go, and you break it. The thing spirals up open. Very much like the chambers dropping Luke out of Bespin.
All right.
Hmm.
Awesome.
Yeah. As I was doing the alien from the third one. What's the name of that guy? Squirrel, you know the name of that guy?
Oh.
Yeah. That guy.
The guy, like Lando's co-pilot.
Yes, Lando's co-pilot.
Oh, that's
Neum
Neum.
Noom? Neum Noom.
Ninum, yeah.
Nino. Good old Nino.
Celestian.
Is that Celestian?
Celestian.
Oh, he's a Celestian. Okay.
Oh man.
So whoever is gonna do the same thing that Relic did, make a roll. It's will check.
Okie dokie.
Here goes nothing.
24.
24. You will yourself up there and you're standing right next to him.
Good idea, Relic.
Save any strength we can.
Anybody else?
I guess I could try it.
Okay.
You
Roll,
can
roll.
try it.
You can try anything you like.
All right. I'll give it a shot. Here we go.
Derek Luxon, you're correct. It is Spaceballs. Spaceballs?
17.
There goes the planet. 17. Okay, you appear like a foot or two off, and whoa, and you grab the ledge and you're holding on.
Oh, ugh.
It's just like here's the point, the POV.
Do we know he's there or not?
Yeah, you see him. Oh no, he's invisible. No, you don't.
Oh no.
But you got the strength. Try to pull yourself up. Give me a strength check.
Do we hear him at all?
Yeah, come
You
here.
hear something, but in the first round, you're not going to know what's happening.
Okay.
22 unnatural.
Okay, you pull yourself up. You hear him groaning. Go ahead, Botorius. Give me some groans.
I actually step into the tunnel a little bit so that the next people that come have some sort of a landing space.
It's me. It's me. I'm here. I'm here.
Step in. So
right.
if anybody else
I'm
comes,
moving up.
they don't fall off.
Yeah,
Hey,
I
I
almost fell.
walk in.
I almost fell.
Yeah, I'll do it too.
Okay. Bissy, a roll. Wexel and Bludgy make it.
All right. I'll
Ones are 20s.
Yes.
41.
that was a 1?
That was a 1.
Wow.
Welcome to my world, Brooke.
Ow.
Okay, you make it in.
I rolled a 23.
A 23. Okay, you were in.
All right. I am not pulling myself off. That's not happening. All right. What do we see?
Okay, so you guys are all there in this tunnel. This whole tunnel is circular and it follows the same size of this door. The door is probably about 6 feet around and it just continues its way in and it's closed on all sides. So it's like a chute. You guys start walking. Who is walking in the front?
I'll go first.
Okay, Holgar pushed himself into the front and you start taking lead.
We're moving. All right.
Are we staying invisible for this, or should we?
Um,
I'm putting
think
this
you-
out to everybody.
I think we better not to. Like it's there's no light in here. It's dark anyway, right? Like this.
So actually, it is kind of dim that you can see. It's almost like the whole place is lit.
Okay.
Like by its walls, it's like a glow.
Is there is it like a sewage pipe? Is there like sewage or
There is remnants of
wastewater
it,
at the
but
bottom?
not, yes, there are remnants, but not much.
All right. Yeah,
Oh.
I just make myself visible.
Do we stay invisible or not? That is. What does everybody think?
I would like to be able to see you.
Then that is the answer, and I turn visible.
Me too.
You're invisible. Okay. Okay, so you are visible, and you guys continue to walk to the end. You guys walk through. You don't see anything strange here. You do see the remnants of some kind of like water or waste or whatever it is that they're doing. You're not really understanding. You get to a point where you reach a junction, and this junction goes left, it goes right, and it goes up. What would you like to do?
Smell the air.
There you go.
Does
Okay.
it any way smell worse?
Left and right.
Less
spell
worse.
That's all right, Smaller. Am I able to sense anything down either way?
No.
Wexel, do you think you could use your eyes for this?
Yeah. He looks down. I don't see anything.
He shoots 1 and 1.
Wexel,
but I'm.
Oh, the eye thing.
Oh, I look away.
He goes, and the eyes come out and they bang into each other. Oh, so sorry. they go the other ways.
Jeez.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
You know what? I just realized I can do that too.
Oh, you can? You should do it because it makes me dizzy.
Oh,
You
God.
just stand
You
there
can
with no
do
eyes.
it. You. What would fly out of you?
I don't know. I haven't done it yet.
I wish I could see that. Don't do it till like my eyes come back.
What's the name of that spell, Wexel?
It might be like floating eye. I don't know. I don't think about the names. I just know how to cast them.
Okay. How about fly's eyes? Let's call it fly's eyes.
Lies.
Nah,
Eye flies.
no.
How about my flying eyes?
No, I don't like it. I don't want to name it anything. I just like the way it is.
Will you stop distracting the man?
All right.
Flies have different eyes, Hogar. They're so different than us. It doesn't even make any sense.
Like what?
Flies. Their eyes are so different.
Well, your eyes,
Right.
flies. They fly.
But flies' eyes are so different.
No, I mean your eyes are flying.
Right.
Flying eye.
Are we still doing this?
I hope not.
Yeah, yes, Wexel.
Wexel's eyes went left and right. Correct.
Yes.
All right.
This is one of those moments I look forward to when we watch the movie.
I have to wait for the eyes to come back before we can do anything.
Does anyone want to
I'll
go up
fill
the central?
silence.
Does anybody who's like I don't know, sneaky or light on their feet? Or
I gotta bring my eyes back. It just looks like it's the same thing. It just keeps going around the fortress.
All right. Let's try the center one and see where it goes.
Not me,
When you say-
right?
when you say it goes
I'll wait
up,
for your
it goes,
eyes to come back.
Okay.
When you say it goes up, it goes like vertically up, not up as in like forward, right?
Vertical.
Okay.
Like a sewer
go
cap. Like it goes up to like a sewer cap or something.
Yeah, theoretically. His eyes come back. Oh man. Okay.
And I try not to look at Abyssia right now. I feel like it's very awkward that he could just like take his eyes out and put them back in.
Yeah.
You know.
What? Let's go.
All right.
I'm just kind of seeing like Steve Buscemi's character from with
from Mr. Deeds.
Yeah.
bobbling around his head.
All right.
now.
Is there like a ladder on the up chute?
No.
No, just a 6 foot wide circle. We kind of have to wedge ourselves like spider crawl up.
Yep.
All right. I will cast Spider Climb. I'm gonna take a look up, see what I see.
Just yourself.
Yeah, I want to scout up, see what's there first.
Okay. You make your way up, climbing up using spider climb. You look around and you see that it opens up into a wider tunnel. And this one is a lot wider, actually. It's probably about 20 feet wide. And it continues on forward, but now there's like offshoots of it, apparently on the left and right. If you walk forward and keep going up there, I'll give you more information. That's what you see for now.
All right. Pull back down. All right. It looks like this might be the way to go. There's definitely, it's a wider tunnel. It's got a lot of offshoots. I can get us all up, but then I won't be able to do a lot else. Can anybody else get up?
I can grab.
How far up is it?
Yeah, does it look climbable?
What was it about? Tony, you said it was about what? 20 feet up? 30 feet up? I'm sorry.
20 feet. Oh, yeah.
That I climbed up.
Right.
Probably about 30 feet.
Yeah, about 30 feet. There's no handholds. It's like this, except straight up. So it's just a circular pipe. I don't know if you're got enough wingspan to reach both sides.
Can I fly up, Tony, and carry Bo?
Does anybody have a rope?
Yes,
just
you could
climb?
fly. So with Abyssia, you guys don't have to do the leg work. She can bring you up one by one.
Bring everybody up.
Okay, so you guys get up.
Is she gonna be able to lift me?
Good point. You'll have to cast something.
I'll just fly myself up, or I'll. Damn it. Yeah, I'll just fly myself up.
Okay. You fly yourself up.
Gentlemen.
You get to the top, and make sure you take the spell points off.
Mm-hmm.
You probably could have brought yourself to the top just by thought, also.
Yeah, that's right.
Still thinking two-dimensionally. Man, we're like Marty. It's like Back to the Future 3. Still doesn't figure it out yet. All right. So we're up now. The tunnel continues in the direction that we were traveling forward with a
Yep.
bunch of offshoots. It's much
Yep.
wider, you said.
It's about 20 feet wide, and there's consistent offshoots probably about every 15 feet. You guys start walking forward, and you're not really sure what's on the sides, but it's kind of like it looks like it goes into darkness, and you could hear like running water, and you're not sure what's actually in those offshoots.
What's the smell like here?
It's about the same. It isn't great.
Describe the smell in detail.
Okay. A stinky shoe plus a banana peel plus another shoe like that.
Is there any cheese
And
cheese smell?
I'm gonna go ahead and add in a third shoe.
Basically, it smells like a locker
Is
room.
it wet? A wet shoe?
Yes.
One wet shoe, two dry
Yes.
shoes.
What?
Yes.
All
Shoe.
right.
And then one poop.
Okay, that's really the
Just one.
pièce de resistance. So,
Just
all
the
right.
Smelly dungeon.
I'm starting to get the hankering to cook something up for you boys.
Ooh. A little hobo stew. All right. So the offshoots are dark. This main passageway still has that kind of like ambient dim light in it though, right?
Yes.
And it goes forward as far as we can see, or it branches out, or it stops again. Or...
It goes forward pretty far. Into what is seemingly dark now, but if you walked forward, obviously you'd start to be able to see again.
All right. Yeah, I move forward.
You guys walk forward. You probably walk for about 10 minutes, and you hear someone walking towards you. All of a sudden, you see someone come up, and they're wearing all sorts of like it looks like a duster, but very dirty. And he has a hat on, like covering his ears, and a lot of dirt on his face. We believe he's half elf. He's got to be in his 20s. And he kind of walks. He has gloves on too. He kind of walks up. And he stops, and he's like, "Hello."
Hello.
I don't want any trouble. I'm just gonna turn around, okay?
No.
I don't know.
Yes.
We don't want any trouble either, but don't move.
Oh, okay. I won't move.
He's moving.
No,
Nice,
I'm,
Bo.
No, really.
no, I'm not moving.
I go after him.
Go grab.
No, I'm right here. I'm
Just
not
stop.
Don't even go anywhere.
I grab him. Bring him back.
Who are you gonna grab?
No! He got away. Oh.
Tried to go over there, but I couldn't. Fine.
Just more pipe.
Just more pipe. I came back.
Just more crap pipe.
Okay, you walk up to him. He doesn't get very far. He walks like 10 feet back. He tries to go. Hogar, you grab him easily.
All right. Well, what do we do now?
You don't know.
Let me go.
Oh, I mean, we can't do that.
Oh,
Listen,
yeah.
where are we?
The sewer.
Okay, what is this place? What is this fortress?
It's for okay, the fortress. Yeah, it's Dragano's fortress. This is like bastion of protection. And all we have people in here, like they got to do is protect him and make sure he's safe from whatever it is he got to be safe from. I don't know.
Right.
Is he here?
He's everywhere.
Oh, like okay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So
What are you doing in the sewers?
Are you?
Come on
Depends on
now.
who you are. Are you like the
Tell us.
The guards?
Tell us
Are you
what
working
you're
with the
doing here.
guards?
Just be honest.
Oh,
Be honest.
the honesty route. Oh,
Just do it. Just tell us. You want to, get out of this.
just trying to get some parts.
Parts. I don't see no parts in here. What makes you think there's parts here?
Well,
Parts for what?
there's not parts here. There's parts inside.
Parts for what?
But you weren't going inside. You were coming this way.
Right. I'm coming out.
What's your name?
But what you got? Where's your parts?
Okay. So my name is Pendler, and I didn't get any parts. I wasn't successful.
Hi, Pendler.
So just
What are you
leaving.
trying to get parts for?
I'm having a problem with my bike.
He's not telling us everything. He's not being honest. I asked him to be honest. I don't think he's being honest.
Okay.
Pendler, you're having a problem with your bike.
Yeah. 500 stars from Garrett Taylor. 1 reroll for Tony for that masterful description of the shoe banana poop set.
Yes.
You guys, that's how you earn a reroll.
Right.
True.
Marking it down.
Thank you.
Pendler, you live in this fortress or you live outside?
Nope.
No. That was an either or question. Do you live in the fortress?
I don't live in the fortress.
You live outside?
I live in the outskirts.
All right. You try and sneak in here, get parts for your bike.
Yeah.
To do what?
Travel.
Here? Where are you going to travel?
To other towns?
Got here without a bike.
No, my
And
bike's
you're looking-
outside.
What kind of parts are you looking for your bicycle, Pendler?
A bicycle?
How'd you get all the way up here?
What kind of bike?
I don't know. I just kind of built it. I don't know what kind of bike it is. It's a good bike.
All right.
Even if he's got a bike, how did he get all the way up here?
I climbed.
That's some climb.
Can I put my hands down?
No.
Yeah. Oh, all right. All right, Pendler. You're from the outskirts of this fortress. You snuck in here to get parts for your bike to make it better, so you could travel to more places.
Well, it's not running good. It's very, very slow.
What does it run on?
Red Rock. And rubies, I think.
So, by parts, do you mean you're looking for some crystals?
I'm not looking for them right now, but yeah, eventually I'll need them. Need more rubies.
And you know there are crystals in this fortress.
I'm not I mean, I guess it's crystals in this fortress. Yeah. I haven't tried yet. I'm just trying to get parts for the bike. That's it.
All right. I don't know. I'm sorry. The person who normally knows about building stuff here isn't here right now. So
I'm going to put my hands down. They're tired.
Okay. All right.
Pendler, maybe he can help us look for the amethyst. Maybe he can help us find it.
Sure.
The amethyst?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
You said the amethyst, so you clearly know what we speak of.
I thought you said the amethyst.
All right. What you sneak in here a lot,
Yeah.
and you get. All right. What's up this tunnel?
Well, there's a small little like a way area for the guards. They don't, if you kind of, as long as you're not there on the hour, you're fine to go up there, and you can walk around the battlements above, and they usually don't pay attention to the tunnels.
All right. Okay. I'll tell you
Charles
what.
Morrison is screaming insight check.
Is there anyone that can see if he's telling the truth? Can I sense if he's if his energy is off or?
That doesn't apply. You'd have to give me an ability that you can tell the truth.
Okay. No. What about reading the crowd? Is that considered? That's just.
Steven has them. I'm right with you because that's coming soon. What'd you say, Brooke?
Reading the crowd. Is that not a I guess that doesn't apply to being able to.
What does it say?
Just says read the crowd.
Yeah, you have to
I
check
don't
out the
have the-
ability in depth. Yeah. Okay, so I don't know who you guys are, but it seems like you're new here. So if you're not going to arrest me, I don't think that you work for the fortress, right?
We
No.
are in the interest of protecting everybody. Let's put it that
Oh.
way.
Okay.
And what we could use is somebody who knows how to navigate these tunnels and get us into the fortress without any sort of guard interference. You seem like Providence sent. So if you help us, what can we do to help you?
I just need to get parts for my my speeder bike. Then once I get outside, if I can fix it, then I can get out of here.
You guys use money here? Is that still something that?
Some people have money. They have gold. Food is usually good.
All right, I can give you food. Or I
Yeah,
can give you money.
I'll take food.
Okay, you help us, I'll give you food.
Okay,
All right,
what do I gotta do?
get us in past the guards.
Oh, and then what?
We have to find. There's apparently, I hear a rumor on the streets, an amethyst crystal inside this fortress. We have to find it.
Okay,
That's it.
okay, let's go.
I look at everybody else. I'm like,
So he turns around and he starts walking back the way he came. You got everybody following him?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
I'll follow.
Yeah.
I don't like this guy one bit.
Nope, me neither.
He looks like some filthy thief.
Takes one to know one.
Shut up.
He might be, but that doesn't mean that our interests can't intersect.
Into what?
A common goal.
Why don't you just say that?
Oh, sorry. We might
You guys-
just have a common goal here.
You guys walk forward, and
You don't say it again.
he comes up to the bottom of what seems to be some sort of like sewer cap, and he waits. He's waiting, He's listening. All of a sudden, he goes up and he opens it, twists it, and he actually grabs. It's not a sewer cap regularly. He actually grabs these two handles. He twists them around, and the thing like opens up in the middle, and then he pops up out.
Like a
Who goes
hatch.
outside with him?
Wexel's eyes.
Yeah.
Because guys, you better hurry.
All right, I go.
I go.
I'll follow.
Fine, I go. Damn it.
That's it.
Everybody else is going. I'm in.
Okay, so you guys just get through. Everybody goes up there and you start walking. It's like just walk naturally. Just walk naturally. You guys start walking and you're on top of the
I'm just gonna think of whatever. All right, I'll walk naturally.
Okie dokie.
Real casual.
Do.
I belong. So you guys start walking on top of this giant wall, and inside you see this huge city. And this city, how you could describe it is basically it looks like it's built by gnomes, and there's turning wheels and sprockets and all sorts of things. And in it though is all different races and species and such. And 1,000 stars from Ryan Milner. Rerolls for the two highest rollers.
Boy,
Ooh.
10.
15.
5.
7,
5.
10,
15 and 10
baby.
gets it.
Oh, shit. Thank you, Ryan.
Wow, that's
Ryan Milner, awesome. Thank you.
God.
Thank you, Ryan.
So inside again, it looks like this whole place must have been built by gnomes. You see there's a lot of like canisters with fires coming out of them. People are just kind of chilling out around it. And you're walking above and you see all these creatures are up there and there's people is manning the walls. All of the people's weapons look kind of unique. And again, looks very Tronish. So they're glowing.
Are any of these people gnomes?
Some are gnomes.
And does it look like gnomish technology that they have?
That's the best thing that you could think of, yes.
Like, is there any type of like anything's in particular that are interesting there, like gnomish inventions? Anything that we've never seen before, things we don't understand?
Well, the weapons and armor look unique and strange to you.
Do they look magical?
Yes.
The armor's glowing the same as the weapons?
In some cases.
Does it look, I know you said it's like a Tronish glow, but does it resemble like the glow of a crystal? I guess if it's gnomish, then.
Yes.
Okay.
So you guys are walking along the top of this wall, and no one's saying anything to you. No one's stopping you. And he's just walking in front. Finally, you come to like these huge, giant stairs. The stairs are probably about 100 feet wide, and just starts walking down them, and it brings you right into like the center of this fortress.
Are we start to get the impression that this is like a city?
It seems something like that.
Okay.
this is like finally this thing's like a needle in a haystack. Right? Is there anything like in this the center thing that looks like a center building, like a more fortified center of this fortress?
There is like a cylindrical tower that is super. It's like a cylinder just going up, and you see these giant sprockets. It must be about 100 feet around, are just rotating around like all around the center of it, like as if the fortress is a giant mechanism for something else.
How tall is that cylinder?
It's got to be about a couple hundred feet in the air.
Would it compare in height to like the collector's crystal or the Red Knight's crystal that we've seen?
Yes.
height.
Yes.
So the cogs are in the middle of the fortress or the middle of the cylinder?
The cogs are in the center of the fortress, like on the ground, close to the ground. And you hear like
Around
the gears running sideways, like
And they're
moving around.
rotating around the cylinder.
Yes.
Okay.
I tap him on the shoulder and I just, what's that?
Oh, you tap him?
Yeah.
He goes, oh, that's the great machine.
Oh, of course. It's a great machine. Yes. And that does what exactly?
I don't really know. I think maybe it powers the fortress, or I know it has something to do with it's important to the city. I don't really know.
Oh, man.
If I
wish
had to
Archie-
guess, I know where I would be looking first for this thing that we're looking for. It matches the same height as the others.
Okay. All right. Can you take us close to the great machine?
Yeah,
It might be the great machine.
If from above, can you see into the cylinder?
you don't know because you're not above.
Do we?
It's taller than the wall was that we came out of,
Right.
right? That's what you're saying. Okay.
Yeah.
Do we? What were the purposes of the amethyst crystals? Back on, I'm just trying to remember.
They're scrying. You're able to scry with them.
Amethyst was just scrying. There was nothing else.
It's basically stuff of the mind.
I mean, that's probably where we gotta go.
Yeah. Well,
So
even if it's not, just to see that in person, it's probably pretty impressive.
Is there an entryway?
You start looking for something. You do see like that there are buildings near the cylinder, the vertical cylinder. That's the only thing you could think of. There's also lots. It's also heavily guarded, and there's also different people that look like they're working on machinery, just walking around back and forth near it.
I turn to the kid. Do you know of any way to get into that building?
That building there, I don't know. It's guarded, so there's no windows on it, so not really.
Do the sewer pipes lead into any of the other facilities other than just the walls?
No, the sewer is usually just manage the water from the top.
Have you ever been in there?
In what, those buildings?
Yeah.
No, I haven't. I've been just at the marketplaces and such, and sometimes by the machinery stuff. Sometimes parts fall off of it. You guys seem very confused. I don't understand. Where are you from?
Just came from Fear Guard,
Where's Fear Guard?
a long way away.
Never heard of it.
Heard of Andaria?
No.
Yeah, it's
Is Indaria near Fear Guard?
no,
No.
it's not
Even
really.
further.
Yeah. We've been traveling for a long time.
I haven't seen much of the world, so I wouldn't know.
Hopefully, when this is all done, you'll get your bike and be able to see, I don't know, something different.
Maybe. So what else do you need me to do?
All right. I guess I don't know. Get us as close as we can get to this thing. Is there anything we should know about the guards here? Like what happens when you step out of line, that sort of a thing.
If
You
you're
seem to be
caught,
very
if you're caught stealing or doing anything that's against Dragano or the laws here, they throw you down to the machine rooms. I don't know much more than that. I don't want to see it.
right.
Pendler, do you have any special abilities?
You know, I could do some close up magic.
You can? Do you enjoy magic?
Yeah, I used to do it when I was younger. That's about it. I got a quick hand, you know. That's pretty much it. I could, you know, I'm good with a couple of technical things. You know, I'm able to fix my bike. It gets me around.
Okay. All right. I give him a couple of days of rations that I have.
Okay, he's like, oh wow, this is great.
All right.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks. Be safe.
Okay, you too. He puts it in his pockets. You see him walking around. He seems to be looking around, looking for more parts and stuff on his way out.
Thank you, Pendler.
See ya.
What do you think? Odds are your bets about whether he rats us out in like 5 minutes or not. I don't know. I trusted him.
Pretty
way.
pretty good.
Either way, we can't just stroll into those buildings. So we're gonna have to try to sneak in, or I don't know, get somebody else to get us in there.
Well, yeah. I mean, he seemed to not have any idea how to do that. I do
Right.
feel like a lot of us stick out like sore thumbs here.
Yep.
Well, can't we just think ourselves into the cylinder?
Can we?
Don't we need to see
working on
it?
this.
I thought. I
If we go invisible
Uh-huh.
and project ourselves there, is there a reason why it shouldn't work?
I don't know. You're the
well, we don't even know what's on the other side, let alone. Is that safe?
probably not. But we can't stay here.
For all we know,
Right.
the crystal could be right on the other side of the wall, and then we project ourselves into the crystal, and then what happens?
We'll
Well,
have
that's
to
what
touch it anyway. We're supposed to do that.
That's what
That's
we'd
actually
like to do.
Yeah, it's a quick win.
Oh, fair
That's
point.
That's the best case scenario. That's what happens.
The worst case, we get caught and brought down to the machine rooms.
That won't go.
And then Hogar can have a tour of another prison.
Oh.
You seem happy about that for some reason. All right. Do you want to try, Abyssia? You know how to travel in this world better than anybody else. Do you want to try and shift over there and see what you can see?
I will. Is there any way I can get word back to UXL? If that's what I find. If it is the crystal, in fact. Can I take one of your eyes with me? I don't know if I'm asking that. But...
No, I need him. I would just say, go there, and if you can get there, come back.
Yeah.
I'm not back. In 5 minutes.
Wait longer.
Wait a little longer.
You come get me. I'm not
You
kidding.
come
It's
get
cold
me.
out there. You take the ship and you come get me.
What's that from? Who knows that one? You take the ship and you come get me.
It's one of my favorite lines in a movie. Sorry.
Great.
All right. Just as soon as you
Okay.
see something, come back. Don't,
Is there, Wexel, if I do enter the crystal, am I going to be able to leave?
I don't. Will you be able to come back?
Right.
I don't think so. But I don't really know. I just know what we're supposed to do. I just haven't done it yet. So it's possible.
Is Hogar able to travel back? Is that something you're able to do, Hogar? Should
Travel-
you be trapped in a crystal?
I can't.
Dan, did you Hogar? Did you tell? Oh right, so I'm sorry. She knows all about your abilities, so she knows she can ask that.
Yeah. Am I leaving a body here?
Yes.
Or am I just going? Okay.
Well, actually,
I meant to ask you that before.
yes.
It's because it's my body, but it's not really my body.
I'm gonna say yes. You can kind of travel like ethereally.
But am I leaving a body behind?
Yeah.
Okay. So if
You could do it other ways too with your body, but in this instance, you could leave with your spirit and come back.
okay. So if I do that and then I touch the crystal, then I wouldn't actually be touching the crystal then.
I can't answer that.
Okay.
Mm.
But it's a hairy situation, I would assume.
I can't tell you if it's hairy or not.
Is it hairy?
I can't say that.
How hairy is it?
How many hairs
I can't say.
on average would you say
Guys,
in this situation? Sorry.
stop asking me. I can't say how hairy it
Hairy Dungeon.
is.
It's the second funny audio dungeon joke you made tonight, Dan.
What's
What's wrong with you?
what was the
That's-
guy's name with the musk and the long hair? The
Fabio?
guest PC we had.
Oh.
We had the guest PC.
Cilantro.
Yeah,
Cilantro.
cilantro.
Oh.
Cilantro.
Like the musk. What the hell are you talking about?
Oh yeah.
It's very charismatic. Anyway, all right. Sorry.
Cilantro musk.
Cilantro
Yeah.
musk. Okay,
So-
so
Who's going?
Why don't you go up to the top? You could fly, right? You could fly. Why don't you just mentally put yourself up to the top and see if you can see in? And then if you fall, you could just fly. Right?
as being invisible.
Yes.
However you want to do it, I guess.
That is the most ideal way, because if somebody just sees her appear above this thing,
Right.
Could be a problem.
that's it. It is game on.
Well,
What if I went and Hogar traveled with me ethereally, and then he can go back? You possibly can't go back though.
just don't go in. Go. I'm saying go up and see if we can get it from the top. Like you can't teleport inside. You don't know what's inside. It could be a solid cylinder. Like, it could just be lava inside. Right? Go see if you can see inside. Like, they go up to the top and look, see if you can look down, see if there's anything there. You don't want to just teleport into the unknown.
Get an action going here. What do you guys want to do?
Can we see the roof of this the cylinder?
Can you see the roof of the cylinder?
Yeah, like the top of it.
It's a little bit
Can we see
misty
like
up
the top
there.
of it?
It's a little bit misty up there, so pretty kind of.
Why don't we just do another flying invisibility type thing?
I'll fly invisibly up there.
Okay, Abyssa, you fly up.
Yeah.
Okay, you fly up invisible. You fly up to the top.
Mm-hmm.
When you get to the top, you hear,
Oh Lord.
"There's someone in the machine," and you see the sides of the fortress light up purple, bright, all around, all different sides. of the fortress nearby, and you see beings come out of like the invisibility. They have no hair. They look like elves, but their eyes are slanted, kind of like on an angle, and the eyes are yellow. And they kind of have their arms out, and they just float towards you. Within seconds, you have about 7 of them near you.
Okay.
Who are
I'm-
you who comes to the great machine? You have intruded upon the fortress of Dragana.
I have come to see what this machine is all about, and I think my way into the middle of the cylinder.
You start to move. You move into the cylinder.
Yeah.
You move inside, and the cylinder in there is turning around you, and there isn't that much. There's a little bit of space for you to move,
Is
but
there
it's very
anything-
dark.
Sorry.
It's very dark, and the outsides of it are just spinning around, and the beings come through and are right next to you
great.
again.
Great.
I'm sorry, but you have broken one of our most sacred laws.
I've broken.
You will
a
be
law.
punished. They all shoot a light into you. You're gone.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Now, can they see any of this that happened? Because I
You
was
don't know.
above the fog. Okay.
You guys saw her up in the air. You saw her disappear. And you saw them go down and try to go into the cylinder.
And we heard all the
Yes.
warnings and everything like that.
Right.
All right. That didn't go well, it looks like. All right, I'm gonna try and like reach out and see if I can feel Abyssia. I can sense where she is.
Well, we'll check.
All right. I'm on 1. No. That would be a 23.
You're trying to sense her. You feel like you could maybe bring yourself to her.
All right.
But you're not sure where she is, to tell you the truth. It seems like a very odd place.
All right. All right. I don't know. I sense her. She's not gone, but I don't know where she is. I think I can get to her. I don't know if we should, or what do you think?
Well, he did say anybody that was caught breaking the law gets brought to the machine rooms, right?
Right.
So I would assume there. But the question is, if we bring ourselves to that location, will we then be able to get out of that location?
Well, yeah. I don't know. We're gonna have to get her out, so we're gonna have to go get her eventually. I don't know.
I have a feeling that's where we're gonna have to wind up anyway.
You think
Dan
so?
just wants to go visit another prison.
I
I
really
want to
don't.
go to the prison too.
get your tour map stamp.
Painted T-shirt.
All right. No.
Brooke, all of a sudden you open your eyes and you're in a place that is just black and boundless all around you, and you see the figures are standing around you, and one seems to be talking to you and seems to be more important than the rest. What is your purpose here? Whom do you serve?
I wasn't aware that I was breaking any laws. This is my first time here at the fortress.
Where did you come from?
I believe you know that.
Where did you come from?
If you don't know that, I don't know if I should be telling you.
I'm sorry, but for lack of information, we must write you out of existence completely. I hope that you'll give me an answer that is truthful. Otherwise, the next one will be your erasal. Where do you come from?
I serve Andar.
And who is Andar?
I don't mean any disrespect. Pardon
Please
me.
answer directly. You will be erased on the next incorrect answer. It will be your third.
Incorrect.
Who is Andar?
Andar is. Do you know Dragano?
Of course.
Andar is his father.
Andar is the father of Dragano? I'm sorry, but that cannot be correct.
That is what I've come to know. If that is incorrect, that's because I have been told incorrectly.
I now erase you.
I think this is the point where you're supposed to hand them your character sheet, but being that we're virtual, you can't. Am I?
Brooke, all of a sudden you're standing outside of the fortress and you're with everybody else. Everybody else, you have all these quick memories in your head that kind of happen, and then all of a sudden it's gone like a dream. And you're standing outside the fortress.
I'm not with just the illusions, right? I'm with everyone.
That's right. That's true. The illusions are there still.
They're still there with us.
Mm-hmm.
Do we
What-
remember why they're there?
Yeah, what's the last thing we remember?
What you remember now?
What?
We
So
remember
basically, wanting to go to the fortress is what we.
No, but you remember being inside.
All of a sudden we're here now.
Do
But
I
there was
remember
more happened after what we just played. And it's like all flashes in your head. You're not sure. There was some kind of battle. And now you're here.
And
I try to Wexel, like, did you rewind time? I don't believe I did.
I don't remember. I think you might have.
I might have. I try and recall if I flip this back to now.
You feel 20 years older. And you believe that you
Okay.
did rewind time.
Okay,
You know,
Yeah.
the only thing you can piece together is that everyone was dying.
got it.
oh man,
Okay, that didn't work.
What happened?
I went to look into the cylinder and I was surrounded by several beings that I'd never seen before. They didn't look. I've never recognized them before, right, Tony? Like I've never seen.
No.
We've never seen. Yeah.
They looked very foreign.
I've never even heard of beings such as these. They were very almost mechanical in their questioning. And they didn't know who I was.
I'm not built for this place. I don't know what we just experienced there, but I don't know how useful I can be. I think if you guys are going back in, I might have to wait out here.
what good would that do?
I don't think whatever we did in there went very well.
Well,
That's
you're
true.
probably right.
But Bludgy, maybe we're going about it the wrong way. Maybe we need to go about it more the way you would go about it.
Me?
Right.
I wouldn't
You're-
even be here. I'll be in Smithy's tavern having a drink, eh?
True, but let's say this, right? You're a master thief, right? You're a leader of a thieves guild, right? That's That's your stock in trade, right? We know somewhere in here is this valuable gem that we need to get. We know that security is super tight. We don't know where in the town it was. How would you go about? We're straightforward. We go in and we attack things until we get what we want. That didn't work.
I will get more information.
All right.
I don't think going back in there is a good idea.
What's your idea? Aside from Smithies.
No.
That kid said there was some sort of town he was from.
Right. He said there's outskirts. People, and that kid was not aligned with Dragano.
Right.
Or so he said.
So where's the kid?
All right. Let's find him.
Well, we
Let's
know
go
where
back.
he's gonna be.
Right. And let's follow him out instead of following him in.
So maybe find his horse thing.
All right.
Yeah.
Bike,
Whatever that is.
wagon.
It's not a bicycle.
I don't know what a bicycle is.
Some crazy thing I've heard of once in a song.
Okay,
All
so you guys go to find where his bike is.
Mhm.
Okay, you guys you search, you find literally just sitting behind a rock, and like half buried is this bike that's like laying sideways on the rock, and it's obviously no much technology. It's so dirty it almost blends in with the terrain, and it looks like it's in need of some repairs.
All right. Man, I wish Arky were here. All right. What was the kid's name again?
Pendler.
Pendler.
Pendler. Okay. Let's not scare him too much. But let's wait and try and convince him to.
You guys wait a little
Let's-
bit, and you see someone comes out of the chute again, or this time comes out of the chute and makes his way to the ground, makes his way over and sees you guys, and then like stops. Listen, I was just I was lost, and I didn't know where I was going, so
It's okay, Pendler. We are also lost. And we're looking for.
okay. I don't have any food or gold or anything.
No.
I just need some parts.
To fix this. Look.
Yeah.
All right. Can you take us back to where you came from? Maybe we can help you fix it.
Yeah. I could.
All right. That's all.
Okay.
We're not. We're new to this area. We're not
Okay.
from the fortress.
Oh, okay. Where are you from?
Pretty far away. We came from a town called Fear Garden. That wasn't where we were born either. We traveled there and then we traveled here. And eventually we need to get inside there, but we don't know where we're going.
Okay. I guess follow me, and I'll bring you there. My bike's pretty slow right now, but you can follow me there. Yeah.
All right. You've
Far.
how far?
It's it's pretty easy to get places here, so it'd probably just be a few minutes.
All right.
All right.
You know how to navigate that tunnel? How to get into the city from there?
Yeah, I go in from time to time. Get any supplies I can.
It's there. I can give you some food for your help if you can help us.
Okay. Yep. Deal. Let's do it.
All right.
He gets on the bike. He presses some things. You see the bike kind of lifts off the ground, and he runs the bike forward. And he's moving pretty fast. You see him kind of slow down to stay in front of you guys.
I'm not built for running.
You guys travel for a few minutes. He's going pretty slow for what he could do. And after a time, you come up on a small civilization that's out in the middle of nowhere. And it's got to be no more than about 40, 50 buildings here. And the buildings look like they're constantly just covered with like dust and rock. And people obviously are very poor, and they're dressed very plainly and very dirty. And they're just walking the streets and try to live but day by day, it seems. Because he slows down, he circles around. Welcome to Onlin. It ain't much.
All right. Thank you. Thank you for the welcome.
You got that food?
What is? Yeah, I give him a couple of days rations.
Okay. Oh my God. Wow. Thank you.
We're gonna need information about what's inside that fortress. Is there anybody in this town that you trust?
Yeah, everyone here is pretty good. I guess. Wait a second. Let me. People are gonna be nervous because you look kind of different than everybody else.
Yeah, you don't really blend in.
Yeah. So I mean, give me a second. He goes ahead, goes into the town. You guys can role play.
All right, that's different. We're doing different.
What do we hope to find here?
Somebody who knows about what we're looking to get and knows where it is.
Who those
Yeah,
beings
weigh
are.
in, more information, you know.
How to avoid whatever happened to Abyssia, or what those things are. How to, defeat them. Anything, really.
Thank you for everything, Finn.
Yeah, what's 20 years between friends?
As you stand there, you see a figure emerge, probably about 100 feet away, 50 feet away, and is walking towards you, and it's lit up in this light,
What kind of light?
and it walks near you. I am Andar, father of Drogano.
What?
Are you not my followers?
Are you new to this place?
I've come to give you aid.
Ah, yeah, you just got here, didn't you?
How can I help?
What? There's
We should ask him. Ask him.
I am Andar, the father of Drogano. I am here to give you aid. You are indeed my
yes.
followers, are you not?
Yes.
All right, does anyone besides Brooke have any idea of what, do we know what happened to her?
You don't know. You don't know that.
All right.
You saw those creatures. You haven't heard them speak, and you don't know the questions were there. And now this guy doesn't look like we're seeing anything like those creatures.
Yeah, but I've
He
seen
seems like
Andar before.
the father of Drogano.
Right. I've seen Andar before.
Yes,
Yeah.
you have.
Doesn't look anything. All right.
No.
Of course.
Tony, were those beings glowing?
They glowing? At times they were glowing.
Those, I tell them that the beings, before I saw them, they were invisible. They came out of their own invisibility.
What beings?
I cast true vision upon myself. What do I see? When I look
You
at
see
this?
that you see one of those beings standing there. when you look at him, he looks at you like, and you feel some kind of psychic energy happening.
Oh,
Can I fight it off?
You're not sure what's happening, but it feels familiar. You see him raise his hands up, and a white light comes from his hands, and all of you begin to disintegrate. In 10 seconds, the quest is over. In 9 seconds.
Okay, well, I'm going to cast.
Wait,
I'm
seven.
going to wait.
6, there's no stopping it. Just call it out.
Okay.
5.
What do you mean?
Uh,
I
Four.
punch him in the
I'm going
face.
to reverse time.
I
I'm
punch
going
him
to
in the
reverse
face.
time. Hold on.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh man.
Sorry, rewind time. I'm gonna rewind time. 4 rounds, right? That should be around when he showed up. Does that work?
Okay.
Okay. All right. And as soon as it shows up, I'm going to hit him with a
Hello.
soul.
I am Andar, the father of Dragano.
Andar, thank God you're here.
What do you fire?
I'm going to put him in a time bubble. Hold on a second. Make sure I'm saying this right. No, that's not the right thing. I'm not going to do that.
6 seconds.
Yes, sorry. I am going to cast I'm going to cast Eraser on him.
Yes.
And I'm going to remove this target from existence. Okay. So it has to make a check against. It's got to be a will check.
He fails.
Wow!
So
Wow! I didn't even.
He puts. I rolled a 2.
Oh,
It's literally the roll.
okay, yeah.
I was literally the lowest thing I could roll. That's not a 1. And he puts his arms up. You see the white light's about to happen, and it disappears.
Man.
That is.
What is happening?
What brought that about?
That thing is. Whatever found Abyssia inside the city still knows that we're here. It's aware of what we did. Whatever we're gonna try and do, we're working against enemies who know that we're around.
Do we have the impression that Pendler brought this guy to us?
I can't answer that because it have to be the impression that you get as Dan right now.
Is Pendler there?
No.
Okay. I think we should leave this area. See if we could find Pendler.
All right.
With this happening, I think that they're gonna know wherever we go.
That's fine. I'll do that again if I need to. That's a very. I don't like doing that though.
Wexel,
Yep.
you said that when I was
What?
paralyzed, I remember you speaking to Findalar and telling him that you can change any spell, make it any size, if you just change a few words. Is that possible?
I can. Yeah.
Finn,
Yeah.
is there any spell on Wexel that you have where we can possibly travel in a time bubble through this dimension, wherever we are?
I have spells that can move us through time, some of us, but I don't know. I already did that first. I moved us back in time, and
Right.
this thing is still aware of what happened, the same way that we are.
But maybe if there's a way that we can loop them. and we can continue to travel forward.
I have to think. Perhaps.
It might have. I mean, is it possible that it was only that one guy, or do we think that all of them know where we are and what we're doing?
I don't know.
It
I don't know.
seems. It seems to
Yeah.
me, my encounter with them, it seems as if they would all know, as if they were of a hive mind, the way that they approached me, with their mannerisms, their movements.
Handler
My-
walks out, and he's walking out with an older man. And the older man has trouble walking. He's walking out. He goes, "Hey, you guys okay?"
No. No. There are enemies inside that fortress who wish us harm.
The old man goes, "I saw it. I only once saw one before when I was younger.
What are
That
those
was one of the
things?
guardians.
Guardians.
You killed it.
They did.
It is impossible."
Apparently not.
Who are the Guardians?
The guardians are. They are like gods. They rule everything. Many say they protect the great crystal of Dragano. I have never seen anyone live who has faced them.
It was close multiple times. And it's not an easy thing that I just did. I don't know if I could do it again. But
You are soon to be branded, if not already.
I'm sure we are.
They are omnipotent. Some say they are the, like I said, they are guardians of the great Dragano himself. Who knows the power of the crystal of Dragano, how much it matters to him. But they are the guardians of his crystal.
All right. Where is his crystal?
It is the center of the fortress.
Do you know, or is that just something that's understood? Has anyone seen it?
I have not seen it, but everyone knows it is there. You could feel its magic and power when you get close to the fortress. And it makes the fortress glow, and it gives those inside power. It gives power to their weapons, their armor, and even to their very life. While we starve outside of its walls.
Well,
That
Amy,
machine that they. Sorry.
ahead. go ahead, Missy.
The machine that they speak of, what does it do?
The great machine.
Yes.
It is harnessing the energy of Dragano's crystal. You see, the legends have it that all sorts of beings, creatures, from all realms, planes of existence, come and try to take the will of Dragano. But the Guardians have stopped them all. With every turn of the great machine, Dragano is born anew. His power continues. I am sorry, but we cannot let you into our home. The Guardians will find you.
You understand?
You only have a short time.
Is there anyone who knows how to get into that thing? Get us to the crystal. Anybody here?
Panda knows how to get into the fortress. But that
How
is
many
it.
guardians are there?
There were 7.
All right. All right.
I fear for you. I fear what you have done for us all.
Well,
I must go. Panda, take me back.
Panda walks him back into the town.
well, that. Jeez.
Oh,
Okay.
And I think that's where to end Audio Dungeon for today.
Oh,
That's good. That's good. That's
Hey.
a very cheerful. Very cheerful ending.
In the world of Andaria, heroes are born and will come together to save everyone.